Tired of Cloudflare 403 errors blocking your scraping projects? In under 2 minutes, I'll show you how to bypass it and share a key tip to ensure it never happens again. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button if you like tech tips like this. It helps us bring more content your way. Let's break it down. A 403 error usually means you're blocked from accessing something. But with Cloudflare, it gets trickier. You might see this error because your IP is blacklisted. Cloudflare thinks you're a bot, or the website blocks traffic from your country. No matter the reason, the good news is you can fix it. You just have to change your request by tinkering with the user agent or the IP address. Now, I'm going to show you 4 ways to work around Cloudflare 403 forbidden errors. Let's start with the easiest solution: changing IPs with proxies, VPNs, or other IP sources. Using a reliable residential proxy service can make this a breeze, though VPNs and other IP sources can work too. Proxies give you access to millions of IPs, so even if one is blocked, you can simply switch to another and keep scraping. Now, the usual way to do this is by adding a conditional statement to check for the error in the response body, initiating an IP switch when it's detected, and retrying the request. Want something even simpler? Use residential proxies. These IPs change automatically after each request, so you don't have to worry about switching them manually. And the best part? You won't hit another 403 error. That's what I call smooth scraping. But what if changing your IP doesn't work? Cloudflare could still block you if it detects your software as a bot through its TLS fingerprinting. So how do you get past that? Here's a little known secret. Most HTTP libraries don't play nice with Cloudflare because they don't handle TLS handshakes like real browsers. You can solve that problem with curl-impersonate. This tool mimics the behavior of popular browsers like Chrome or Firefox, making your requests look authentic. So if you're on Linux or Mac OS, curl-impersonate is a game changer. But what if you're on Windows? Good news. Curl-impersonate is still an option, though it's only partially supported through a separate project called curl-impersonate Win. If you want to impersonate a specific Chrome version, just use this command and you're good to go. Now, for even better results, let's talk about headless browsers. These browsers can also help you bypass Cloudflare's TLS fingerprints. How? By combining the speed of HTTP libraries with the slowness of real browsers. Playwright, Puppeteer, and Selenium are all great options, though not all of them are equally stealthy. This means you might need to use an additional library, but here's a quick tip. If you're using Puppeteer, instead of starting your browser with this, you have 2 options. You can use Puppeteer Extra, a replacement for Puppeteer that supports plugins. Or you can add a stealth plugin and use defaults for all evasion techniques. Just a few extra lines and you're past the block and back to business. Looking for another option? How about Cloudflare-Specific libraries? While these tools are built specifically to solve Cloudflare challenges like error 1015 or error 1020, they can also help with error 403. Flaresolverr is a great choice. It runs a proxy server that waits for user requests. Once they're sent to the endpoint, Flaresolverr runs a Selenium instance and performs the requested actions. For example, you can use it to visit the IPRoyal website through a Python script like this. Remember the key tip I promised? Here it is. To avoid hitting the Cloudflare 403 forbidden error while scraping or doing anything else, always use rotating IPs from a large, ethical residential proxy network. With IPRoyal's residential proxy service, you gain access to over 32 million ethically sourced residential IPs from 195 countries. These IPs change automatically after every request, ensuring uninterrupted scraping, even on sites not available in your region. Ready to scrape without dealing with 403 errors? Head to IPRoyal.com now and get the best proxies for seamless scraping. Curious about scraping websites with Python? Check out this video where we walk you through a step-by-step guide to help you get started. Don't forget to subscribe for more tech tips and hit the bell icon. Until next time.